Hey sisters, welcome back to my channel. I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So if you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And by the looks of the title, you already know what we're going to talk about. So let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, I know it's been a little while. Normally, I would have posted by now, but if you can tell, I've been quite busy. Like I told you guys in the last recent video, I have a lot I'm preparing for you guys, so just bear with me, okay? I apologize, but it will be worth the wait, okay? I promise you, I promise you. And in honor of Memorial Day, I'm going to take this moment to highlight Memorial Day. This video actually was supposed to go up for Memorial Day weekend. As you can see, I have my colors going a little bit, but I have a good reason. I have a good excuse. So let's just get right into it, okay? Now, sis, I've been hearing of you guys complaining of failed relationships. Your relationships keep failing even though you try different techniques and try stepping outside of your normal type, right? And we all are guilty of this. We all seem to just can't get it right. We all end up dating the same type of people or ending up in the same scenarios for some whatever reason. And most would say that it all boils down to your type, but I disagree. And the reason why I want to highlight this issue is because a lot of us walk around kind of bitter hearted, a lot of broken spirited, because we're tired of trying again and again and again. We're tired of wasting our time. We're tired of starting over. We just feel like life is short, and if that's the case, we might as well be single, right? I know I can't speak for every woman out there, but for majority that are fed up of the dating and trying and relationships failing, we could stand from that pinpoint, right? So this is what I want to say to you ladies out there that are tired of trying to fail. Um, just like Michael Jackson's song, Man in the Mirror. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time for you to look at the person in the mirror, okay? You need to realize that perhaps you could be the issue. A lot of us avoid this. We like to point the finger at our spouse or partner that we're with. We like to put the blame all on them because of our pride. But I'm here to tell you that sometimes you do have to swallow your pride, sis. Sometimes you do have to look in the mirror and say, okay, I could have handled this better, or I could have went about this better, or I need to stop choosing the same type of man to deal with, or vice versa. If you're a part of the LGBTQ community, I mean no harm, but I just mean, in terms of relationships failing over and over again. It's time to look in the mirror and accept your flaws, okay? It's time to be honest with yourself, especially if ever after every relationship you hear the same complaints. You hear the same, problems rising with every relationship from different people, and the fingers are being pointed at you in regards to these complaints. Then it's time to, take a sip of coffee and smell the roses, sis, because maybe all of these people are complaining about the same thing because it's true. and it's real, and you need to take a step back and deal with it, acknowledge it. Yeah, you know, a lot of us are independent, we're self-confident, we believe in ourselves, and we're like, hell to the no, love me for who I am, or keep it moving. But just sometimes you need to just take a little small step back and recognize that maybe you do need to make some tweaks and changes, because obviously your relationships keep failing, so something is not right. Okay, maybe it's your mindset, maybe it's your vulnerability, or maybe it's something that you're lacking in the relationship, like physically. Like, it's something that can definitely be fixed if the both of you are willing to sit down and acknowledge your faults and your flaws. Then it's definitely fixable. But if the relationship is already over and you're sitting at home sulking and you're like, oh my god, another failed relationship, I'm sick of this crap, you know, the whole nine, then it's time to deal with it. Don't keep holding your head high and moving on with the same type of baggage, okay? This is the best advice I could give to you, because at the end of the day, we are human, okay? And life is all about what you make it, right? So you don't want to keep, you know, leaving certain situations and relationships, going to another one with the same problems and issues and baggage. I mean, I hate to use the term baggage because it sounds demeaning, but that's really what it is, because you are not dealing with these issues, these small issues that you're having. You just keep moving on to the next one, to the next one, and you're bringing it with you because you have too much pride to say to yourself, like, okay, I need to take some time to myself and really understand why am I having these issues, or why this keeps happening to me, or what can I do different, what can I improve about myself to become a better woman so that this doesn't happen to me again with the next one. Like, these are the things that we need to do as women. I've done it, I've had to do it, and there's nothing wrong with swallowing your pride. I know if you're a strong woman at that, it can be so hard to tell yourself that you just need to fix something about yourself, especially when you're convinced that you're the bomb.com, okay? But in retrospect, you owe yourself that much, okay? You owe yourself that much to just take a step back and look in the mirror. Like Michael Jackson said, okay? Understand yourself on a better level. Understand your mental. Understand your emotions. Why these things keep happening. How do you keep putting yourself in these predicaments? And so on and so forth. It's okay. But to keep moving on without dealing with it or acknowledging it, okay, you're just setting yourself up for failure all over again, because you're not taking the time to heal. You're not taking the time to understand. Knowledge is power, right? So you can't avoid something without understanding how it happened in the first place, right? You can't solve a problem without initiating what caused this problem in the first place. So you cannot expect to have the fairy tale ending one day, you know, without really saying to yourself, okay, what can I do different? And that's all it takes. That is literally all it takes. What can you do different? I'm not saying sell yourself short for somebody else. I'm not saying lower your standards for somebody else. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying, if you keep finding yourself in these situations where your relationship keeps failing over and over again, and you're highly frustrated, you're to the point where you just don't even want to date no more, you're giving up on love, you're losing all hope, then you definitely need to just face it. Face it. Wipe your tears. Be that strong woman that you know you are, and face it. Maybe it is you. Maybe you are the problem. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, you are picking these men. You are picking them. You decide when you want to give these men a chance. You decide who earns your time and your effort. in your life, even. You decide these things. People cannot do to you what you don't allow them to do. So a man can't come into your life and so-called use you, abuse you, refuse you if you don't allow him to. So the power is always in your hands. And I need you to understand that. You hold the power. With or without a man, the power is yours. The authority to make your dreams and goals come true is in your hands. You can definitely meet your dream guy. You could definitely have your fairy tale ending, but it starts and ends with you. Because only you know what makes you happy. Only you know what you truly want and desire. The needs of your heart. Only you know that. When you meet these men and you end up giving them your time and affection and everything else, okay? It's for them to follow your lead and learn by example, okay? And that's what makes the difference. You are supposed to be at a level that you understand who you are as a woman and you understand what you need and want so that when you do meet the right one, he can just come into your life and meet you and do what he has to do accordingly. He can meet you halfway. Because trust me, when a woman is confident, when she's at peace, when she's, highly, favored, and she has accepted the self-respect and understand that that's what it takes, anybody could see it on her. The minute she walks into a room, she's glowing. Everybody can acknowledge that on her. Okay? So why wouldn't a man want to acknowledge a woman like that? A woman that has taken the time to do the work, to know what it is that she needs and wants out of this life and be sure about it. To have the mentality to be able to, um, how would I say it? To have the mentality to be able to address things before it gets out of hand. See, the thing about it is men love stuff like that. They love when a woman can evaluate and analyze. They love stuff like that because if they're truly looking for a woman to build with, then they want to know that this woman can be their rock. Not only physically, mentally, and emotionally. Okay? They want to know that if they slip, you could catch them when they fall because you have the mental clarity behind it. Okay? It's not all about love. It's not. It's about your mental, your capability to know when you're right, to know when you're wrong, to know how to meet him halfway, to know what it takes. That's really what it is. Okay, sis? Now, I mean, no offense to the women that definitely have lost all hope. Okay? Because I've been there. Let me tell you something. The type of men that come my way are always the ones that need some type of help. Okay? And I've learned the hard way that men will know that you are kind and take your kindness for weakness. That's another thing that we need to touch base on. You could be kind. You could be a good woman. But know who you're being a good woman to. Because not everybody deserves our energy. Not everybody deserves what we have to offer. That is another thing you need to sit back and analyze and tell yourself, like, yes, I know I'm a good woman, but not everybody deserves my quality. Know who to be a good woman to. Know who to show certain qualities within yourself to. Because they'll just take it and run. And you're selling yourself short. You are selling yourself short. Now, the reason why I bring up the whole scenario with the type or having a type, is because, let me use me as an example, because you know I'm never afraid. I'm never afraid to stand in my truth, okay? The type of men that come my way are always the ones that need help. They always got some type of baggage. They always got some type of scenario going on. I wish it wouldn't be that way, but I just find myself keep ending up in that scenario no matter what I do, okay? And it has taken me to realize, like, look, there's something deep down on the inside of you that is attracting the same type of men. And it's the fact that you have a good heart. It's the fact that you are innocent in every shape or form. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to belittle myself and become cold-hearted and bitter and lose all hope because of that? Or do I want to sit back, look in the mirror, and acknowledge it and just tell myself, like, okay, tread lightly. Because not every man deserves a woman like you. Not every man deserves for you to come in guns blazing, ready to sweep him off his feet, okay, and be that loyal, whatever it is he's looking for, right off the bat. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back. Let these men show you their true colors before you reveal your own. Especially if you are a strong woman that believes in yourself. Because let me tell you, there is nothing like a woman that believes in herself. Can't nobody take that from you. No man, no friend, no best friend, no parents, nobody can take that from you. When you believe in yourself, that is all it takes. So, I believe in myself. Am I perfect? No. Have I had some failed situations? Yes, I'm just like you, sis. I am just like you. But I know how to address it and say, okay, well, time to switch it up a bit. But switch it up in a manner that doesn't deplete you. That doesn't leave you drained because you're trying to impress somebody, because you're tired of being hurt or being disappointed. Don't do that. I would never sit here in front of your face and tell you to do that. What I will tell you to do, be a woman about it. Be a woman about it. Address those concerns that you keep hearing, or address the scenarios that keep happening to you, and say to yourself, all right, what do I got to do to avoid this from happening to me again? Because it doesn't matter about what type you have. Everybody has a type. You can't get away from that. Everybody has a type that attracts them. But if you are tired of the disappointment and the hurt and the embarrassment, the whole nine, look yourself in the mirror, sis. Do yourself that favor. You owe yourself that much, okay? Don't be too strong to admit when you added to the equation. We all play a part in a breakup. We all play a part in it. Okay? Now, whether you want to acknowledge what you did to play that part, it's up to you. But if you want to truly heal and leave the past behind you and stop bringing old baggage to new situations, old hurt and pain to new situations, because that's another thing too. These men don't want to pay the price for somebody else's mistake. They don't. And it's not fair of you to do that to them. It's really not. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. Okay? So be realistic, be fair, and that's all what it is. That's all what it boils down to. I love you guys. I will never lead you astray. These videos I do is from the bottom of my heart, okay? Take it or leave it. But you know, I am Coach Sweetie. I'm here to guide you, uplift you, encourage you. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and check out the description bar. All the information is down below. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will be here with a new video. Okay, sis? Don't be looking at my video sulking and the whole nine, flipping your hair, talking about she don't know what she's talking about. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because we all go through it. All right. And so far, the couples that I've helped so far, okay, they have they have highlighted a lot of things for me, and this is why I'm able to cohabitant these videos and my sessions. If you're interested in booking a session, the link is down below, or you could go to our Instagram page, our business page. I will tag it right here for you. And if you are somebody that has been in a domestic violence relationship, intimate partner violence relationship, and you're just tired of toxic situations, you want to get out of it, you want to break the pattern, you just don't know the first steps to take, I have an ebook on Amazon that you can go ahead and check out and purchase. So far here, it's a convenient read, it's a good read, and I've had no complaints. So go ahead and check it out, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Please make sure that you hit the notification bell, because I do have a lot of stuff coming for you guys. As promised, I'm a woman of my word, okay? Just give me some time, be patient with me, and hang in there with me, sis. I'm stuttering. Sorry, guys. It's been a long Memorial weekend, but I have a good reason. And if you stay tuned, just 2 seconds, I'll explain to you, and you'll see why. Until next time, God bless.